Oh, what's up, nerds? Back with another video, a follow-up video to a project that I started uh, pretty much a month ago to the date, and it's finally finished. And so that is the double phone holder, which is essentially a way to 3D XL or a 3DS XL. I not is it 3DS. It is a phone holder for two phones, and it also has external battery packs on the back, and it's got little things to hold the cords so you can use the phone video camera function, and it goes into the bottom. And so it took uh, about a month to get this thing taken care of and finished. And so we're just going to go through some of the designs. Um, so to start off, we've got the most simple of them, which is right here. So this was the version one. And this one, there are some noticeable differences. So for this one, we had the cables running on the outside, and they came in through the bottom. Oh, let me get this like this. So this is version one, right? And there's obviously no holes for the camera or anything like that. And this one is a bit bigger than this one. You can see the size difference. And this was a great first model. Um, it was pretty much like exactly what I had thought as far as the paper. Great first model. But from here, we decided to make some design changes. We meaning the designer I worked with. And so this is where we started to. I actually didn't print a second one of these because I printed the first one and the phone didn't fit. So this is actually what it really is this guy right here. So this one, the second version, the main difference between this and version one is that it had a space on the inside for the back of the phone, the pop sockets that are on the back of the phone, right? It had space for that. And you can see that the charging area, well, you can't really see so great with the white. It's better on the black. But the line for charging still goes in a straight line from here, and it's got some ports on the bottom, or some area for the ports on the bottom that we ended up getting rid of. And it's actually the other version, this first version, did not fit the battery pack. So the second version ended up fitting the battery pack, no problem. But again, it didn't have enough space for all of the cords. And also, this is where we added camera, the camera lens action part. So this is where you can see with my green, oh well, it's so hard to see, but you can see this blue green area right here. That's where I started to draw the snake aspect of the inside. So after we had that one, we go back to the black, which will be easier to see on camera. And let me move in a little bit. Um, so the next one after that, I believe, is this guy right here. So next after that, we added the snaking aspect to the cords on the inside. And in addition to that, I ended up moving the battery down. So the battery is flush with the bottom. And so this was a pretty good model. And what we also added, which broke off because it wasn't really the best idea was it had a spot to hold the cords that was up here so that when you were taking a video, you could put the charging cord up here so it was out of the way. And this was a really nice model, but it did highlight some problems, which we ended up changing, which was that down here, where the ports came out, was too small, and it didn't really work out so well. And they also did not fit up here. So that was model number 3. And model number 4, so you could see we changed the part that held the so it's better here. You can see the hole because it broke off. But so we changed it so instead of holding horizontally the battery, it held it vertically, and it came closer to where the cord popped off. Um, and in addition to that, we changed up a little bit of the bottom where the cords came out to make them a little bit wider. You can see it kind of looks like the delta of a river, like a triangle, and kind of, trying to switch it up a little bit up here. But that really didn't work out as well either. So now we're on version 5. And so you can see this is where the cord was being held. And version 5, the main thing we tried to fix was where the bottom, where the cords came out on the bottom. And this was much better. This fixed the bottom part. However, it didn't fix the main problem, which was that you couldn't get the batteries inside of the holder because these things were in the way. So if you tried to put the battery in, they would get hit on the cord holder. So that obviously didn't work. Duh. And so now we are on the final product, version 6. And you can see I've got this is the final version. And so this is a simple machine screw that has 2 washers and a bolt. This is not cut at all. This fits exactly to this size, which is incredible. And the bottom cords, you can see, fit perfectly right with the snake, right? And they go, boom, they're plugged in right there. They go right across. And the change that we made for this is that you can see the cord holders are on the side. So when you want to take a video and you want to use the camera that's on the back, you simply take the cord and you put it, bang, right like that. And something that, if you open up the phones too wide, they'll obviously pop out. But if you're just using the one to record, you can just hold it like this, bang, record, no problem. The clip, bang, clips in right there, nice and easy. And I mean, I am pretty thrilled with this product, I'll be honest. It lets me use both of my phones, no problem. It's got the batteries, the external battery packs, right like that. Um, and then you just flip it open, and there's your phone. And I'll show you on the insides real quick. Let me take out the phones real super quick. So we take out the phones, and we see on the inside everything, all the changes perfect. So the cords run their way through, they get down to the bottom, and they've got plenty of space to maneuver and bend inside of here. We got rid of a lot of the space on the inside because the phones stay in here no problem. So we didn't need any of these extra spaces or anything like that. And it just goes through, and it's nice because when you want to charge it at night, all you got to do is take off. You can leave everything inside. You just take off the battery cords like this, and then you can just charge the batteries directly into there, leave everything in here. And if you want to remove the batteries, obviously you can remove the batteries no problem because there's nothing on here. And so 1 month, 6 versions, a lot of troubleshooting, and we have a completed product. I mean, this is just for me. You know, obviously, the amount of people that have two exact, similar phones like this that fit like this is obviously not a large amount of people. However, for me, playing video games, riding the bus, playing games, at work, at wherever you're going to play. Let's say you got Pokemon Go. Let's say you want to have YouTube and Pokemon Go or whatever the combo is, you can do it bang just like that. And the last thing that I might have for an addition is maybe something that goes inside of here, inside between the two that keeps it at like a 45-degree angle, maybe something like that. But I'm not really complaining. I can just hold it with my fingers, you know, that's really not a big deal. And so there we go. That's the end of this saga. And I'm pretty fucking stoked. This is my first like product really designed like this. And shout out to James, incredible worker. I will have his Fiverr link in the description below. I've worked with him. He's who helped me with the lightsaber. And that's it. I thought, close it out. I think it's literally a month to the day, maybe a day earlier. But I'm fucking stoked. I can't believe it. I can't, and I'm traveling this week, so I can bring this with me when I travel and just have both phones. Boom, perfect. Like right here, have the batteries in the airport. I don't have to worry about anything. Like I'm pretty fucking stoked. Anyway, smoke grass, eat ass, be excellent to each other. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Deuces.